And ladies and gentlemen, game one of W&D versus the side of Penta. For W&D, they've got Haru, Daring, Groves, Brisbane, Double Des Moines, Moskva, Montana, and Kremlin. For the side of Penta, we've got Daring, Gearing, Haru, Brisbane, Des Moines, Moskva, and Double Ohio. So let's see how they're going to split these out. A reminder real quick on these standings for this group. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, Penta and W&D are tied for first, each team having 7 points. So if somebody wins this series, they basically guarantee themselves the first spot. And so this becomes very, very critical to get yourself the best spot in Group A to try to win both games. So let's see how they're going to split up. Looks like we're seeing Penta go with a little bit heavier split towards the C side for the moment. Looks like a heavier, much heavier split for W&D towards the A side. Daring going into B for W&D. That may be an early take for them. That may be a very early take for them. So keep an eye on that. It's very intriguing to me that there is absolutely nothing from Penta in towards B. The Des Moines, as the rush comes, will be able to protect Eobard Thon, but Eobard's not even going to have... I mean, he'll have the Moskva radar of Blood Legend to worry about, but they really don't have much with shots on him right now. So if the Daring plays this right, he'll get that cap for basically free. The challenge though is, as you look at this, how long can W&D defend this push coming to C? Because it's going to be head on head here at A. Daring is gonna back up, I suspect, into no, they're moving him away? Why are they moving the Daring away from B? Are they sensing a trap that's not there? Nope, there's the backup. Okay. Grozovoy of Mixa. Going to have to be very careful of Striver and Vile here. But there is like I said, this is a massive push from W&D here. And this is going to come down to timing. Which team figures out the other team's strat first and is able to counter it? Here comes Eobard pushing to B, though the side of Penta has the C cap. And the Brisbane of Kinnymod spotted. Tries to stop, but he takes 13k still. Early big hit. They spot the gearing of Vile 9. Vile 9 at the edge. How much damage will he take? Nobody's shooting him yet. Nobody's shooting him yet, so C-Cap's taking. Daring is backing up of Eobard, and this Moskva is getting brilliant work for Penta, considering there is nothing there right now that is doing area denial. Oh, watch these shots in. Oh, just not quite right. That Moskva is getting some really good value out of that radar. And no cap for W&D when they had the potential for a free cap, and now they've lost it. And here come all the torps. Here's the very aggressive push, and I actually really like how they did this. Grozovoy and Haru smoke, and that allows the Des Moines to get all the way up to here, if he wants, for free. And that is one of those that you test in timing. Look at that. Slight error. There's the tiniest spot unspotted. But that's the only thing. Oh, and the Daring of Striver. Here comes the push. Striver in major trouble right now. He is well within that radar range right now. And that Moskva, they are looking. Look at this focus fire. Oh my goodness. W&D came to play today. There's the attempted smoke, but it doesn't matter. I mean, he doesn't have the heal. He's down, and there he goes, ladies and gentlemen. W&D with one of the most brutal focus fires I've ever seen. Now this Gearing has to be very careful. Gearing opens up. He's going to try to turn out and dodge. but he's got a Des Moines and a Harrow here. And so it's how much damage do they manage to get on him, on Vile. And right now, Vile doing a very good job of dodging. Last set of shots come in. They get about 600 onto him. Oh, there's the hits. Right as he goes dark, they finally get the about 2,000 damage on him. So, 1 cap advantage now for the side of WND. 50,000 health. Problems for them. The Moskva of Dino Gaming is dealing with an Ohio that is being very brutal. The Kremlin very pushed up as well. And now the Daring of Eobard in trouble because he has a Moskva that is just trying to farm him out. Another shot off of Dino. He's got to be very careful. Here come the shots in. Is this a Citadel? Shots are just long. Second salvo comes in, completely misses. And now the Moskva gets dark. So, A cap will finally be taken here for the side of WND. They're down points even though they're up kills. The health lead that I said was 50k due to heals is now, and damage is now down to 14k. And here comes that challenge we talked about. Penta's now on the move. They've got C, they've got Point, and the Des Moines of Amugu coming around the back. And so as the rush comes and Eobard are in a problem spot. Blood Legend in there in the middle. He's going to have angle for the time being. Vile is spotted. Last time they spotted him, they weren't able to do a lot of effective damage. Keep an eye also on the Ohio of Snackman. Down to 73k. They're trying to get those fires. They're just not. And the Moskva of Dino really not having a good time right now. Oh, that's a big hit onto... That's another hit onto Vile. Vile down to half health right now. He's trying to get himself out of there. Hasn't popped the DCP for his engine yet. And that's why you always see Last Stand taken. Look at that damage. They are just chasing Vile down. Radar about to go down, but they do get him to 10-5. We'll see if they get any more damage here as he tries to tick out. 10-1. We'll see if any more damage. They get him under 10k. Remember, like we said, can't be healed. Down under 9k, actually. And now the Daring of Bots all day long spotted. Shots and not going to hit. Dino Gaming really in danger of going down here. Like, I get the positioning, but... Grozovoy is going to need to get him smoked up if they want to keep him alive. And so now the fight comes in here. Oh, Des Moines of Amugu takes a chunk from something. Amugu down to 31k. He can use that heal, and he's doing that right now. Daring doesn't have... Oh, those Torps aren't going to get the Hydro. Daring does have the... Does not have the Hydro up. Here comes shots in on the Brisbane. Brisbane of Kinnymod briefly spotted. This has become a very interesting game. So it's a 50,000 health differential. It's about 22,000 climbing right now due to the heal health lead for the side of WND. They've also got the ship advantage. Problem is this repositioning now. And so you can see the Rugamo pushing the Des Moines and Brisbane forward as they walk and they continue to try to chase this down. But right now, no spotting on any of them. The Des Moines does have radar. Ohio takes a chunk. Kremlin finds him and says, "Hi, buddy. How about I smack your broadside?" And you're looking at the Kremlin here, and the Kremlin... Oh, that feels rough when the Grozovoy takes more damage than the Kremlin. You can see the Ohio trying to push forward. Is it too late, though? It's going to be... I think he gets past that before Kremlin has shots again. Yeah. Des Moines of Amugu took a chunk as well, and gotta really keep an eye on this health differential. Remember, Vile we already talked about. Uh-oh. Oh, he just dodges. Vile we talked about. Down to 8,500. Daring has 2 heals, but is basically maxed out. And the Harugamo of Point spotted. Harugamo of Point down to 583. 400. He's ticking out, ladies and gentlemen. They've found him, and that's another kill for WND. WND is up 2 ships right now on Penta. And there's the radar. That'll spot stuff. And now that allows the Moskva of Blood Legend is going to have shots in onto the Grozovoy of Mixa. Remember, Mixa does have a heal left. He hasn't used it yet. Shots out on the Daring. Daring down to 17-7. They want to get him. It's clear. You can see the focus coming in here on him. Down to 10k. Down to 6k. W&D's focus fire, compared to when I watched them last week, it looks really clean today. Daring down to 6,800. He has a heal left, but that's not going to bring him up even above 10k, especially with that last tick right there down to 5,300. And this is getting problematic for Penta. W&D has recognized and pulled off. They've said, you know what? We don't need to be over aggressive and chase down into this. And now Penta's finding themselves in a problem spot. Ohio is going to have 4 heals left after this, so Silverblade is okay. Daring, like we said, heal coming up in a bit, but not up yet. And he's got to be careful of these radars, especially as W&D moves these radars across. And now Phasey walking. Phasey walking, shots in. They get 9k off of Amugu, and now the Daring's going to smoke up. And Amugu is not long for this world. Max heal up to about 24k. That's not going to stay for long, especially with the Montana there just spotting him. Daring of Eobard is in detection range. You can see the shots going off onto him. Remember, Eobard doesn't have a heal, so he has to be very careful here. Des Moines going to push forward, try to trade out Eobard, but watch that next salvo from the Montana. Here it comes. Down and gone. He turns and Phasey deletes him. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 ships dead for Penta. And if you don't watch, Penta doesn't lose ships. Penta usually doesn't lose games, but Penta really doesn't lose ships. And the fact that they're down 3 ships to none right now and 120,000 health, even though this is W&D's pick, is kind of insane. Uh-oh. Torps coming in. Brisbane has to chunk out. L. Snackman down to 47,000. Brisbane just dodges the Torps, but now Vile spotted. And watch out for the Brisbane and the Des Moines opening up immediately on Vile. Vile is in very big danger of going down here as he tries to get out. He is stuck in that double radar. 7,200. How much more do they get on him? Down to 6,400. He has not used the DCP yet. He is trying to outrun that, but he is nowhere near the edge of that. And I don't know if he knows yet that the Des Moines has him on radar as well. Down to 3,900, trying to save that DCP. 3,700. Down to 2,500. He's about to get out of the radar. Will it be too late? It is, ladies and gentlemen. Vile 9 goes down. W&D up 4 ships, and they're looking for 2 more. W&D smells the blood in the water here. Blood Legend, 18,000 in healing, but now his heal's gone, and now he's pinched. Silverblades Ohio, healing, but down to under 10k for the moment. There goes Blood Legends Moskva, ladies and gentlemen. W&D, this was a statement victory. This wasn't a tight victory. They just methodically chipped them apart this game. They just methodically chipped them apart this game. Big chunk from the Ohio on to as the rush comes, but when you're up this much and you're gonna kill the Ohio there, you can afford it. Daring's now fighting. Bots all day long, accepts his fate. And Penta just accepting this is over.
Everything is at stake. The enemy's victory draws near.
And ladies and gentlemen, El Snackback goes down, and I don't know if I've ever seen Penta lose all 9 ships. But W&D with a statement victory
We are mighty, but defeated.
as they go up 1-0 in this best of 2.